Good morning, friends. If you can hear me, there's probably a lot of wind coming across that camera microphone, but we're going to try to do something anyway. We're here in Island Pond, Vermont, at the Vintage Snowmobile Show. This is the third annual Vintage Snowmobile Show put on by the Kingdom Grill in Island Pond, Vermont. And we're about to go live here. Look at some sleds. And here we go. We're at the end of the line. And we're just going to walk up the line, and if we catch people for an interview, we will. If not, we'll just go up the whole line and down the other line on the other side. As you can see, there's sleds over there, and somebody brought a groomer in. But yeah, we'll just walk around. I think I see somebody I know over here. Is this Ray Lacasse?
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Hey, finally we meet.
Good to meet you. Yeah.
This is wonderful.
How's it going?
Good. How about yourself?
Good. Finally put a face to you.
Finally, yeah. This is wonderful.
Only on a computer before.
It's true. It's funny because we've known each other probably like 3 years now.
Yeah.
And you know, we've known each other quite well, and then to finally meet in person is just a real treat.
Yeah. I mean, it's been fun being on the podcast with you before.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun with that for sure. Yeah. And do I understand you brought some sleds here today?
We did. I've got my 76 440 TX.
Here we go.
Been restored pretty much 100%. Not quite, probably about 90%. But we got that. I got a friend of mine's got the 78 SRX with the pogo sticks on the front.
Yeah.
And I brought a 78 Exciter with me.
Nice.
And Armin brought his Panther. The Rupp guy brought a Panther.
Yeah.
We got to pick on him on the way home.
We do. And then for people who watch the podcast, this is Armin Buto, who's on always making comments to us.
Yeah.
Sure.
Gonna have a 5-second delay.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
This is an awesome show.
Yeah. This is a nice turnout.
Yeah.
Definitely. Cool deal. And these guys came in from Pittsburgh, New Hampshire, by the way. And then you had another friend with you too. I don't know.
He's getting a coffee.
He's getting a coffee.
He's a smart one. Getting a coffee.
Yeah.
Here I am with no gloves on taking pictures.
Yeah.
Which I'll send you some of these pictures later.
Please do, yeah. And if you have a chance, if you have any pictures or video from your Pittsburgh show.
Yeah.
In fact,
those to you, yeah.
Do you want to do a quick shameless post-show plug on the show?
Well, we just had our Pittsburgh vintage ride a couple of weeks ago, March 4th. And we have a vintage show coming up in September 16th, I believe. Be our second annual. And we're looking forward to having a lot of people here this year. A lot of people I've talked to here look like they're going to come over. So it should be a good time. And Armin helps me a lot with this. And yeah, we're going to have a good time. Great.
Wonderful. Oh, and this is Wayne, also from Pittsburgh, New Hampshire.
Yes.
How you doing, Wayne?
Great.
Nice to see you.
The SRX.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he's got the SRX right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. All the way from Pittsburgh, New Hampshire. Cool deal. And we're live right now on Facebook and YouTube, going out to 8 different places.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool.
They don't get it on Interpol.
Yeah. Exactly.
We're
Yeah.
anywhere near a post office.
Yeah. We don't want our picture on the wall.
Oh, that was
Cool. It is. Well, cool. I'll let you keep photographing, and I'm going to do some more of my own too, but we'll circle back.
All right, Mike.
Cool deal. Nice seeing you. Nice seeing you.
Take care.
That's the way to do it right there, right out of the wind. Nice. And Bhutan, 1965 Husky. Got a custom fuel cell. I don't know if that's for show or if that's functional, but pretty cool. How you doing? Good. Now, this might be the one that won Best in Show in Lancaster last year, but I'm not positive. It was one very similar to this. Let me see. Yeah, Tim Sterner. I think this is the one. It's a 1965. I believe this is the one that won Best in Show in Lancaster last year. So, Serge Marcoux, 1972 Scorpion Stinger 3. We had neighbors with one of these back in the day. We used to ride with them a lot. That might be a custom seat. That might be an Ice Fisherman special, but I'm not sure. Good, how are you? I like, they got water skis, old water skis on the back of there. That's a nice touch. How you doing?
Over Lancaster, right? We talked to you there?
I think so, yeah. Nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah.
Got a couple of machines.
These are yours?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Nice. Do you feel like talking them up? Or?
Oh, sure. Talk about what do you want to know about them?
Oh, just whatever the bag, like you're telling a friend about it.
Well, all right. I guess I can do that. So this is my 95.
Or an enemy. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
This is my 95 Formula Z. I bought it when I was 13 years old. I actually shoveled horse manure all summer to save up and buy it.
Wow.
So, yeah, I've had it for a while. It's kind of has a little story. I actually almost burnt to the ground in the White Mountains a few winters ago. And we were able to save it, replace a bunch of parts. So, I still love that red color. That's what sold me on it when I bought it.
It does pop, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's a nice sled. I've always liked it. It's kind of a time capsule. It's all original, not restored. I mean, a few different parts here and there to keep it going, but.
Now, Sled Victory Vermont, anything going on with that we should know about? Or?
So the Sled Victory Vermont is actually just a sticker my brother-in-law made.
Sure.
He has a camp in Victory Vermont, and he made all these stickers and just gave them to everyone that comes up to the camp to ride. So,
Sweet.
yeah, so pretty cool.
Nice. And let's see. And it's Justin Fafford then, right?
Faford. Yep.
Fafford. All right.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Cool. Cool. And this is yours or his or?
Yeah, it's kind of the family sled. My wife's. I bought it for my wife when these guys were little.
Yeah.
I used to ride on that when he was a year old up in Pittsburgh and all around. Yeah, we've it's kind of. Yeah, I mean, I'm representing it today, but it's kind of a family sled. My mom used to ride it, and we used to ride Pittsburgh when I was a kid. I used to always ride on it with her all over the place.
Wow.
So it was in our family. Then it ended up going away for a while. We got it back. We knew the people who had it, and put some work into it. Just trying to make it a nicer sled piece by piece. So,
Sweet.
yeah, this one's truly my favorite out of every sled I have.
Yeah.
So, if I could pick one sled to restore from the ground up, it'd be this one.
Yeah. So many memories with that sled.
Oh yeah, and it's just a classic old wedge chassis.
True. Yeah.
Go, someone said, "I had one." I had an '88 or an '89. I always had one of those.
For sure.
Yep.
And that front end, I think, redefined handling in many ways.
Yeah, at the time.
Yeah, at the time. Yeah, for sure. Now, when I saw you guys in Lancaster, did I give you guys DVDs?
Yes.
I did. All right. So you're covered?
Yep.
Cool. All right. Good.
Yep.
Cool deal.
Yeah.
Is this yours too? Or?
No, I wish. That's a pretty sled.
Yeah, I like that retro color scheme.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out what it was. The guy you dropped it off, I haven't seen him, but a lot of people are like, what is that? Because I've never seen one like that. It's really nice color. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Ski-Doo color.
Yeah, it harkens back to like around 1980 or so.
The 80s, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beauty.
That was a beautiful color scheme back then.
Yep.
And now, it works on this too.
The new Ski-Doos
So,
going back to that.
yeah. Cool deal. Well, cool. I'm going to keep on going, but it's nice talking to you guys. All right. Take care, man. Yeah, very cool. That's too. Oh, this is for sale too, by the way. It's from Connecticut. Roger Cranmes, I think. The 96 Ski-Doo Formula STX LT. I do like that paint scheme. You shouldn't have a hard time finding a buyer for that. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Now, in case you're just joining us, we're here in Island Pond, Vermont at a Vintage Snowmobile show. Having a grand old time. And these are some of the Bristol sleds here. These two cats. This 650, the EXT, is a new acquisition for the family. And I don't know if we're going to be able to catch up with them today for some comments, but at some point we will. So Emmett Bristol's sled. This is 73 Arctic Cat Formula 2. This sled wins a lot of trophies, as you could imagine. Come around here for a better look. Got EXT as a looker. And of course we got Ray Paretto's Rups over here. He's a serious Rup collector. So this is a 76 Rup Magnum 440. This is a 74 Rup Rebel Free Air. It's a concept sled.
My environment looks very detailed, but it's such pain in the ass. But I hate that.
This is Ray's as well. This is a 75 Rup Nitro Free Air. Yeah, sweet looking sleds. Look at the old moto ski. Eric Sidney, maybe? I don't know if I'm reading that right. It's a MS-18 moto ski, 1968. Ticer 300. So it's 1982. Tyler Briggs. Making vintage great again. Absolutely. How you doing today? Good, good. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. Do you feel like talking to Sleds Up? Or no? Okay, that's all right. Well, I got something for you though. Got a free DVD and an Amsoil catalog. Should be two, yeah, one for each of you there.
Thank you.
Sure. Cool deal. Is this what, a 73, 74? 74, yeah. Nice. Oh, yes, okay. Cool. Yeah, I remember these from back in the day. Bad Influence Power Sports. This is a 72 Olympic Chris Wood. The TNT, this is 78. So, saved from a dumpster, 78. It looks more like a 73 or 74, but I don't know. Very nice. Is this yours or? This? Okay. So you don't want to talk about? What's that?
Guys, you hope you own something.
Yeah.
That's stuff behind the house. You want to put that in the dumpster.
Really?
That's just the way it goes. That's just the way we pick it up. Like
Wow.
that.
So they asked you to help them put it in a dumpster, and you rescued it.
Yup.
Wow. Good thing you did. Really? That's amazing. Wow. Well, their loss is your gain. That's cool, man. Well, thank you. Great story. And we got Mark Bristol's sleds over here. So just about everything on this sled that can be powder coated is powder coated. And that's what Mark Bristol does for his business. He's got a powder coating business, Performance Powder Coating in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. Let's see, it's going closer here. This is a 1980 Kawasaki Drifter Free Air. And it was originally blue like you see in the image here. But he painted it a shade of Kawasaki green. And like I said, pretty much everything on this thing that can be powder coated has been powder coated. We're talking the skis, I think the shocks, the handlebars, the grab rail in the back. And there's also his Puma over there. Both of these sleds have appeared in my videos many times, but they're always a treat to see. I was talking to him earlier. Maybe we'll get him on camera here as we get a chance. '71 Arctic Cat Puma Z. Yeah, that brings back memories. Now, when I was a kid, we had a cheetah that had a very similar experience from this angle, as far as the gas tank, the console there where the key and the tack is, and the handlebars. A little bit different, but very, very similar. Nice to see this. All right, let's walk around here and go down the other aisle and see what's waiting for us. We're gonna get a little music here. Hopefully this doesn't give us a copyright strike. But we got some Kawasaki's all in a row over here. Eric Lozier, Kawasaki Interceptor, 1982, one of 600 made. Very nice. Also from Eric Lozier, 1982 Kawasaki Intruder. Well, it says Invader. The paper says Intruder, the sled says Invader. Here's an Intruder. Maybe they're on the wrong sleds. Yeah, I think the tags got mixed up. It's an 81 Kawasaki Intruder, Eric Lozier. Also from Eric Lozier, a 78 Kawasaki Invader. And a 1980 Drifter. Very nice. I get some Ski-Doos here. And there's a whole row behind, too, that we're going to check out. Got all the sights and sounds of the Vintage Snowmobile show going on around us. How true this is. This is from the Briggs family. 69 12-3, everyone's first ride. And that's true. That was our first sled when I was a kid. Very similar to that. Another one from the Briggs family, a 63 Olympic. Got an old Elan. 71, also from the Briggs collection. 71 Elan, the first year of the Elan, 1971. Very cool. I've got one with the ski boots in tow. It's an Olympic 335. Thinking 69 or 70 maybe. 70, yeah, 1970. Also from the Briggs collection. Yeah, the Briggs collection is well represented today. So let's go down to the end and work our way back. Get some modern sleds and a groomer over here. It is kind of slippery here today, but get some modern sleds behind over there too. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Phil Bell. All right, I know him from Bethlehem, New Hampshire. 76 Arctic Cat LT Gray. Very cool. He also has a serious collection of snow jets and a few other random items. He's over here. I don't know. I want to catch him for an interview, but the day is still young, so we'll still probably catch a lot of these people for interviews. Also, Phil Bell, 1981 Arctic Cat, liquid cooled LT Gray. Then we've got an Olympic over here. 69 Olympic. The ice angler seat. Hey, Roxanne. Hi. We're on Facebook and YouTube going live. Do you feel like talking up your sled? No? Your husband's. All right. Well, that's all right. Well, I've got something for you anyway. Got a free DVD and an Amsoil catalog. If I can reach it. There you go. Sure thing. Nice to meet you, Roxanne. Cool. 69 Panther. Cool. Now they must have an aftermarket gas tank on that. Huh. 88 Yamaha Snow Scoop. Again, Goulet. Sorry. How you doing? Good. I got something for you. Got a free DVD and an Amsoil catalog. One for each of you.
Thank you.
Cool. Nice meeting you guys. Here we go. Now we're talking. Greg Rouleau, 73 Arctic Cat Panther 400. And, love these old club stickers, the Snow Bees from Barrie, Vermont. That's probably from back in the day. Also got an old retro helmet on the seat there. I'm going to go around for a closer look at that. I remember those helmets from back in the day. Not only do I remember them, I remember loving them. Yeah, we're going to go in for a closer look here. That's what I'm talking about. That is my personal sweet spot. Arctic Cats from 73 to 75. That's my personal sweet spot. Just they may not have been the fastest or whatever, but just the memories I have of those. This must be a Cheetah. Yes, Cheetah 340. Probably a 73 or 74. 73. Museum quality. Dave Buska. Oh, yes. I was talking to Dave earlier, and I want to try to catch up with him to talk this sled up. I think we caught him last year to talk this up, too. Another one from Dave Buska, Yamaha Exciter, Enticer, I'm sorry, 1979. Yeah, we're going to catch up with him to talk these up. Very, very nice. Ah, Timberland Machines. Now this was that's the logo from the old Timberland racing team from back in the 60s and 70s. There's no tag on this snowmobile, so I'm not sure of the story, but I'm sure that what I can tell you is that I'm sure there is one. This is seen track time, I'm sure. Oh, very nice. Look what they've done here. I like that new sign. Now we see these Panteras at a lot of shows, and we talk with them quite often. Doug Gray and I think Jody with the missus. I think this might be a 79. That's a 76. See, it's getting closer. Yeah, so this is a 79 Pantera 5000. I think this is the 76. Very nice. I like what you've done with the ads and stuff. Looking great, man. Very cool. And this is nice. So this is Mr. and Mrs. Pantera over here with the matching suits and everything. Gotta love it. You guys been well? Good. Yeah, good to see you both. Cool deal. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah. Did you ride over or trailer them over? Trailer them? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, they're looking good. Yeah, it's always nice to see these. Cool deal. No. Oh, let me give you got a free DVD and an Amsoil catalog. Sure. Cool deal. Yeah, well, good seeing you guys. Take care. We'll catch up with you. Cool. Oh, now this 440 Cheetah, we had one exactly like that when I was a kid. That's got to be looked at. Electric start, too, just like we had. Yeah, I've got to circle around to that for sure. I cannot walk by that. So 1972 Polaris Colt 295 SS owned by Nathan Bedard. Got the old Vermont registration and VAS sticker. Always nice to see those retro stickers. Now we're competing with the music here now. This is also from Nathan Bedard, 1973 Arctic Cat LT Grade 340. Very nice. Oh, also from Nathan Bedard, the 72 Cheetah 440. Yes. Now we had one exactly like this when I was a kid. So many memories. In fact, this very sled is the reason I do this today. You know, all the videos and podcasts and everything. Yeah, our gas tank was stainless, but I remember the battery there. And I remember with that battery there, you couldn't pull start it. You'd have to lift the hood to pull start it. But yeah, looks good from the back too, just like I remember. Yeah. This just brings back a flood of memories. Oh, and I had the Flying A right there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's a quick pass of all the sleds. See if we can catch up with a few people to do some interviews. So the Kingdom Grill that we see in the background there, that blue building, those are the nice folks that are hosting this event. So props to them, and by all means, frequent that establishment if you're ever in the area. I've eaten there a few times. The food is excellent, as is the ambiance and everything else. And they're into snowmobiles. They're modern and vintage. They host this show every year. This is the 3rd annual. So if you're into this stuff, please support the people that support us, the Vintage Snowmobile community. That's exactly what they're doing here today, and please show them some love if you're ever in the area. They have a Facebook page. I believe there's a link in the description. Be sure and check out their Facebook page, the Kingdom Grill. The entrance is over there on the left side, which faces the street. So that's the front. We're actually at the side of the building. But so let's see who we can catch for an interview here. Do you feel like talking up any sleds or just memories or any stories or tall tales or?
Tall tales?
Yeah.
Are you implying that I am a source of tall tales?
Infrequently.
Oh, okay. Let's see, what should we talk about? Well, the sled that I'm showing today, which is a Cat Panther, a 90.
Shall we walk down there? Or?
Sure.
And I've got an ulterior motive in walking down there too, because we're competing with the music.
Oh, yeah.
So the further we are from the music, the better the audio will be.
Yeah, it's not exactly elevator music.
No.
But anyway, as you know, I'm mostly a rough guy. But I've sold off a couple of my good ones. And recently I've been restoring a couple of things I had laying around for a long time. And this was one of them.
Yeah.
And it's kind of unusual in as much as it's a 90 Panther, but it's a mountain version. So that back in 1990, you had a 136-inch track, 3/4-inch paddles. That was a mountain.
That was considered a lot, yeah.
Kind of funny.
Sure.
But this one is actually a little 440 Suzuki Fanner.
Yeah.
And it has a single carburetor. And it's in really nice shape.
Yeah, let's go in closer for a look. So this is the 90 Panther he's talking about. With a longer track and tunnel and a 2-up seat. 3/4-inch paddle. Yeah,
it's
sweet.
pretty amazing. And I love this one because it goes backwards.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Which is, back in 1990, I mean, there were people that had reverse, but not a lot of them.
It wasn't super common by then, no.
So this one I used to pull a 3-foot drag up around some of the lodges in Pittsburgh, and works well.
Nice, good flotation. And
yeah.
Sweet.
So I got a call from Ray McCass. Said, "Do you want to go to that show in Island Pond?" And I said, "So here we are. 3 of us came down from Pittsburgh and all brought sleds, and I think I was here the first year they were here, and it has grown dramatically, which is kind of nice to see. And as you imply on your show, the growth of the vintage thing is pretty respectable.
Yeah.
And it's getting bigger all the time, and I don't know if that's a direct result of the cost of new sleds, which you can spend $20,000, 22 grand on now.
Yeah.
And you can still have a whole hell of a lot of fun and pick up a sled, put some time in it, in a few bucks.
Yeah.
And make it look good and have it.
Yeah. I'm just coming over here because the wind was crossing that microphone. And so with the wind behind me, but yeah, please continue your thought. Sorry.
Yeah. So, so this is one of, I'm not a cat fan to tell you the truth, but this is one of 3 of them I have.
Wow. Yeah.
Which kind of indicates how crazy I am.
Sure. Now, as I'm looking at this, I see the retro cat head. Did that come with, or is that something you put on there?
When I got it, and I would assume that was the stock. Well, no, it couldn't have been.
Oh, it overlaps
This is the original sticker, and I think that was added.
Sure.
That was probably a $1 option.
Sure.
You know? Yeah. But a lot of fun to ride. And if you ride on one of the contemporary new sleds, like the 2 over there,
Yeah.
they are getting so high, it's almost like riding on a dirt bike.
Yeah.
Way up here.
Center of gravity is different.
Get on one of these, it's like being on a low rider.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So things have evolved altitudinally, if that's a word.
It is now.
Okay. But a lot of fun.
Yeah. And then this graphic here of the mountain cat, did that come with, or is that something that was put on after? Or?
Oh, that was the original sticker on it.
So that's what they were trying to market it as?
Or? Mountain. 136 came on the mountain, and I think if I remember correctly, the non-mountain version of the Panther in that genre had a 121 inch
Sure.
on it, so kind of cool. When I got this, it was pretty ratty looking, and I did the seat over myself and a few other things, and it came out pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks good.
We should have at least one.
Yeah. And 4,400 miles on it?
Yeah, and I think that's probably lying because it hasn't worked in a while.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Sweet. And I see the reverse lever there. Very nice. And this is Ray's Polaris TX over here.
Yeah. That gets a lot of interest because of the quality of the restoration that we've done on it.
And that's Mark Belanger that did that, right?
Correct.
Yeah, he's one of the better restorers out there. Whitefield, yes. Yeah, Mark Belanger is one of the better restorers out there.
It's fun sitting in the trailer, watching people go by, and they'll glance at it, and then they'll turn around and come back and really looking over it.
That's pristine. Yeah, it is
nice.
That's an exquisite example. 76, no less. Spirit of 76.
I can remember racing one of these. And the first time I raced it, I was on the outside of the starting line. It took off, and I was probably in second or third or something. And the track was kind of submarine. Somebody roosted me and plugged into the motor and killed the CD box.
Oh, wow.
About 100 yards into the race.
Wow.
So there's a lot of times you'll see these race, and it'll be up like this.
Oh, a protective.
To stop the air, but to limit the amount of moisture that hits them.
Yeah. Now, was that a vulnerable thing, the CD box on the 76 Polaris TX?
Well, if you hit it with enough water, yeah.
I'll tell you why I asked, because we had a 76 or 77 250 TX when I was a kid, and that's one of the things that went was the CD box. And we had a hard time finding one, and it was down for quite a while because of it.
Yeah. A lot of fun.
Yeah. These are great handling sleds and very fast.
He trail rides this, and I've been on a couple of vintage rides where he's been in the forefront of it. It's something else to watch.
I'll bet, yeah.
Him and the one that Rich Rose runs, which is another one that Mark had done.
Yes.
And morphed into a PDC, which is
Yes.
the name of the model, which is a snow pro.
Yes,
It's beautiful.
that is.
Same kind of quality, same kind of look. Although the hood is a lot
Yeah,
longer.
yeah, more tapered. Yeah,
Yep.
that's a beautiful sled.
Everybody should have at least one.
Yes, totally.
So what do you have?
I've only got one sled, and it's not modern or vintage. It's the '92 Ski-Doo Safari. So nothing special, just a yard rider. But it doesn't have any miles on it. It runs great. Perfect yard rider.
One of the ones with the real rounded.
Yes.
Hood.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had one of those, but for a while I had a touring service and a rental fleet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I had 25 sleds, and they were all mix and match kind of thing. And in that was a citation that was, you know, the same body style, and it was some obnoxious color, almost like a rose reddish thing.
Sure. Yeah.
And it was almost indestructible. You know, you didn't have to worry about it. You knew wherever you're going, you're going to make it back. And that kind of thing.
Yeah. Very, very doable and perfect for a rental fleet, like you said. You know, it can take the banging and.
Oh, yeah.
And you're right too. I think the Safari is the evolution of the Citation.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same kind of logistics, you know, in the build, and they were just refining things very slowly.
Yeah. And I think they had some lady versions of that Safari,
Oh, yeah.
because the one I've got originally had the pink stripe, pink trim, and it's like, well, I don't know about that pink. If someone wants to ride like that, that's their business, but not me. So I taped it over and put a yellow, painted over that pink with yellow. So Ski-Doo yellow, of course, you know. And now it's not a chick sled anymore, but it could be if it's all who's riding it, I guess.
Depends on the chick, yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the chick. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But cool deal.
Oh,
cool.
things are busy.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a wonderful turnout for this. This is wonderful. This reflects positively.
I don't know if anybody's done a head count, but I mean, not a head count, but a number of sleds that are here. But I took a count a little bit earlier, and a lot of sleds have come in since then. It looks like probably 60 or 70.
I would guess, yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
And it's nice because a lot of these are people that end up going to a lot of shows, and you bump into them, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's nice to kind of keep up on things with people that you bump into every once in 5 or 6 years, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun.
And it's true. There's a lot of friends to be made in this community.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's ever growing, and everybody's really nice. You know, everyone you meet is really nice and friendly, and most people are happy to talk about their sleds and have stories to go with their sleds from back in the day. You know, yeah, it's nice.
Hi there.
Cool deal. Well, cool. Yeah, I appreciate it, Armin.
Okay, take
And,
care.
Yes, we'll catch up with you.
Bye-bye.
Mike again.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Good, clean fun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tickled. I'm glad to see the turnout. We got a really good turnout. There's got to be 50, 60 sleds here, I would say.
Easily, yeah. And at least as many people.
Yeah.
Yeah. This reflects positively on this show. It reflects positively on the community.
Your show,
And
and I got to tell you, Mike, I'm so happy with your show. And
Oh, good.
It's helped that ride out. It's helped that show out. It's unbelievable. So really, really appreciate it. Can't wait to be back on it with you again sometime.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's always fun having you on.
Yep,
We always have a good time.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Always
Yeah.
a lot of people on there talking about it too. So
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing. I think this vintage hobby in the community is a growing thing. You know, it's on a positive curve.
Yep.
It's nice to see that there's still interest in something, you know, from 50 years ago.
Yep.
That there's
Yep.
still people interested in checking it out, and
Yep.
not just us old farts who were there back in the day, but there's plenty of. You look over here. There's young people,
yeah,
and there's
whole demographic. I mean, it's awesome. And then I haven't talked to you since, but I've got in touch with Mike Gordon at the Vintage Snowmobile Museum. We're looking to put together a calendar of events for all the shows.
good idea.
So that people know when they all are. They can plan and try to make sure that the shows are on the same days and weekends. So because we're not in competition with each other.
True,
We're
yeah.
just trying to make this thing grow. So,
That's a great idea. And have like a one person who's kind of a clearinghouse for it, so we can
Well,
check with them to make sure there's not a conflict. And
yeah, we'll have it posted and try to get it out to all the different sites and our different contacts, and then for each event we'll have contact information that people can reach out to get more specifics about that event.
good idea
Yeah, I think it's going to be something that's going to be beneficial to everybody.
for sure. Yeah, because most of us, I don't think, want to miss one. You know, and it's always a head scratcher when there's like a conflict when two events are on the same day. Well, which one? You know, yeah, like you said, keep putting it on. It's not their intention to double book. Sometimes it happens.
Just a genuine guy, and again, everybody wants to work together to make everybody show as big as they can possibly make it.
Yeah, it's for mutual gain. Yeah, Bud's a great guy too, Bud Gordon. Yeah, super guy. Yeah, cool deal.
All right.
Yeah, this is great. Excellent turnout. Yeah.
Fantastic turnout. It's a little bit cool, but it's fine.
Yeah, we can make this work. Yeah, yeah.
Got the boys in the trailer with the heater going.
There we go. Nice. Nice. And speaking of too, you know, we were talking about the younger generations. I don't see them now. My girlfriend and her adult sons are here in their 30s, and they love this stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. So I wish they were here because I want to catch up with them and visit with them and maybe get them for an interview and see what it is that appeals to them.
That would be awesome. And that's just going to help other people understand the whole, you know, the addiction to this.
Yeah.
You know, what an addiction to have.
For sure. And it is, you're right. Addiction is the right word. It's very addictive. You go to one of these shows and you're hooked.
You are.
You want more, you know, and then you start looking at the calendar for other shows. Take a look what's coming in here. Here comes the neighborhood. And he leads the what's over. Let's see if he's going to go by here for a better look. Okay, yeah. We're going to have our Kodak moment here. Oh, he's stopped over. How you doing? Good. Sorry, we saw you coming in. We couldn't resist. We're on. We're live right now on Facebook and YouTube. Do you feel like talking it up, or? In fact, if you don't mind, I want to be on this side of you because we get the wind coming across the mic.
Sure.
But yeah, just kind of like my name is, and this is my.
Yeah, my name's Brian Giuliano. This is my 2003 Elite. It's a 1.5 liter, 3-cylinder, 2-passenger buggy that I bought out of Western Quebec back in 2017. So I've enjoyed this because it allows me to take the kids in it and whatnot with me when they're not in the mood to ride. What's
Nice.
your name there, little guy?
Hey, Joe. Nice to meet you. Cool deal.
So this is our boomer right here that we bring down for the show every year.
Nice.
Show had a little COVID interruption, but we're back in full swing here for the Antique Sled Show, and we groom all the trails. We love helping out the Bright Snowmobile Club, and obviously this is part of the Derby Drift Duster Snowmobile Club, which is just a little north and west of here. So just out today, have a great time.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And I've got something for you for doing this. I've got a free DVD and an Amsoil catalog.
Great.
There you go. And then was there others in your party? Would you like one? All right. How about you, Joe? Would you like one?
Yeah, this should be good.
All right.
Cool.
Well, cool. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, very, very cool. I'll get this from different angles. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And this one's funny. It's had it been registered for like 13 years in a row. So
All the stickers on it?
oh yeah, all the stickers are on.
Oh, look at that. I love seeing that. My boat's like that. That's cool.
All the way up from 2005.
That's amazing. That is very cool. I love seeing that. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. That's cool. So yeah, let's get a closer look here.
How you doing? Put your hat on, buddy.
So it's an 03. Yeah, you don't see those every day. That is cool. Very cool. And I wanted to try to catch up with Dave Buska for an interview. And I know he's over there. He's the guy with the Yamaha jacket, talking to some people. 03. Yeah, very cool. I think that was the last body style for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty cool to see those.
For sure. It looks almost kind of like spacey or something. They have that
It
on.
still almost looks like it's modern.
It does. Yeah. Yeah.
Incredible.
Very cool.
No trailing arms on that either, is it?
I don't know. No.
There is.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it goes up through the back.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Kind of on the inside a little bit.
I was looking at the front. I said, for an 03, that's modern technology.
Yeah.
Oh, God. This is awesome.
Yeah, this sure is.
They had up in Pittsburgh a guy that has the Bolins.
Yes.
He rode that the whole trail.
Really? The whole ride?
The whole ride.
That's
It's
amazing.
incredible. It's
And I think last year or the year before, he got best of show with one of those in Lancaster
Yep.
at Paul Grain Show.
Yeah, I mean, it's just unique, and it's great to see some of the old sleds. The old blue, I don't know what the name of that one is, but I've never seen one before. It's the first time I've seen one.
Yeah, you're right. They had it at the Newport Center show there a month or so ago.
Did they? Yeah.
And I don't recall the name of it either,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you don't see that very often.
No, it's cool. And then to see the Elite and some of the different sleds, even a little snow scoop,
Yes.
pretty cool. So,
And I'll tell you the one that started this all for me, and the reason that I do this. See that 440 Cheetah on the end, the 72?
Yeah.
We had one just like that when I was a kid.
Yep.
And that's the whole reason I do this is the
Yep.
memories of that.
that's awesome. And that's, the first show we did up in Pittsburgh is the same thing. It wasn't so much about all the old sleds. It was the stories about the old sleds. I had one of these where this is what we rode, this is where we went. It's great.
That is amazing.
The stories are priceless. The
Yeah.
sleds are beautiful. Sleds are all part of it. The stories are priceless.
That keeps the whole thing alive.
Keep the whole thing alive. That's why people get the sleds and put it back together and do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely awesome.
For sure. And we had a 69 Panther kind of like that when I was a kid too.
Yeah.
And we had a TX like yours. It was a 250.
Yep.
I think it was either 76 or 77. It
Yep.
had I think it was like a red and blue stripe on the hood.
Yeah, it had a little bit more blue in the stripe, yes. And I had, that's what I started with a Polaris, a 77 TX 250 that I used to race. That Mitch Rosebrook and Monahan's Golf, who had the Polaris franchise at the time, they were the ones that did all the work on the sled and kind of sponsored me.
Wow. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Mitch
Sweet.
is just another great guy.
He sure
I
is.
wish he could have been up here for this too. So
Yeah.
maybe next year we'll get him up here.
For sure. We got to get him out here. Yeah.
So yeah. This
Cool
is
deal.
awesome. This
Well,
is
here's
awesome.
the guy in the gold coat here. He's one of her sons, my girlfriend's sons.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
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 I don't know if how he's gonna feel about coming on camera, but
Yeah.
and their other son was around here somewhere, but I don't see him now. But
Yeah.
maybe he just came and went. I'm not sure, but
I gotta find one person. Yeah. You know Paul Bellafay?
yes, Paul Belfay. Yeah,
I don't know
he's
who he looks like, but I know he's got those two Yamahas, and I
Yeah.
chat with him on Facebook once in a while, but I haven't met him yet.
because he's wearing like Yamaha, kind of like older Yamaha with like he's got a Yamaha hat too, like a toque. No, that's Dave Buska. But an older, like late 70s kind of Yamaha colors on his jacket. I don't see him because I know he was sitting in his truck earlier because it was cold.
Maybe he'll be back out.
Yeah, he's a super guy.
Yeah, I want to meet him and talk to him too.
Definitely.
Met a lot of people
In
on
fact,
Facebook.
That Toyota over there is where he was sitting. Can you tell if somebody's sitting in that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that might be him. You may want to tap on his window and step out of the car,
If
please.
it's not him, I'll freak him out.
Yes, totally.
I think it is. Who's that?
Uh,
Are you doing it?
Yeah, I'm gonna wind this down here in a couple minutes.
Okay, you're gonna do
I don't know, but yeah, why don't you? 'Cause I'm gonna wrap this up here in a minute.
it.
Say hi, Ben. Yes, we'll catch up with you. Yeah. You were for a second. But just give a quick wave. Nice. Is Nick still here? I saw him go by. Oh, he's in the restaurant? All right. Cool. Did the kids come or no? Just Nick? Cool. All right. Yeah, I'll catch up with you. I'll be over in a few minutes. All right. So that's my cue. I'm going to wind this down here. What? Like a burger with a lettuce as a bun with plenty of onions, Tomatoes, lettuce, if they got it. Cool. Thank you. I'll be over in a few minutes. Oh, and I see Joey LaCare over there. They used to have the races at Groveton at his racetrack. I think he sold that racetrack. And he owns LaCare's Motorsports or something. LaCare, he sells boats. And I see someone else I know too. Brad? How you doing? Good. Mike LaPierre. Nice to see you, man. Yeah, live on Facebook. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
This is good. You're still in the snowmobile stuff.
Yeah, and it gets better every year. Because like those DVDs I gave you a few years ago are pretty rough around the edges. But this is my latest.
Yeah.
It's evolves constantly. There's a free DVD and an AMSOIL catalog. But the video stuff is getting much bigger, getting a good following and stuff. And
Nice.
I do a
I'm gonna follow
podcast.
you on Facebook.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Some interesting stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I'm glad you're out there still supporting the sport.
Yeah. Yeah,
Keep
trying
it
to promote
alive.
it. Definitely.
Good for you.
Yeah.
All right.
And cool deal. You sure you don't want to do a shameless plug for your business?
No.
Okay. I understand. Sure. But I won't put you on camera, but I'll just say this gentleman I'm talking to, your dad and my dad were very good friends from when they were kids. And you and I have known each other since we were little kids. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, cool. Yeah. Great seeing you, Brad.
Yeah, you.
All right. Take care, man. Is this a good time for you, Dave? Do a quick interview? Cool.
Come on over.
All right.
I mean, how do you want to use it?
I'm going to be on this side if you can, just so because the wind's going to be behind me, or the mic, it'll cross the microphone and make all kind of noise. But so I'm looking for basically just, my name is, sure, yeah, if you want to set it down or whatever. How's it going, Joey? Good, nice to see you. Cool. Sure. Oh, let me give something for you guys. I got a free DVD. Whoops. Let me give you one with a catalog. Yeah, one free DVD and an AMSOIL catalog. Yes, very welcome. Always got one. All right, I'll take one back. Sure. Well, good seeing you, Joey. Oh, do a shameless plug. What's the name of your business over there? What is it, East Montpelier, is it? LaCare's with Motorsports? Power Sports, yeah. Polaris dealer, and you sell boats. And
Electric bikes, kids 4-wheelers, you got it all.
nice. East Montpelier. So just look it up on Facebook or YouTube. And
Correct. Yeah, we've been in business since 1960.
1960. Wonderful. That's cool. And it's LAQUERRE''S, right? Very cool. Yeah. Thank you. Nice to see you, Joey. Take care. There we go. COVID handshake. Take care, Joey. So we're just take a moment here. We're going to catch up with Dave Buska in a minute for an interview, but he's talking to some people here. But yeah, that was cool seeing Joey LaCare. See, even dogs enjoy it. Oh, did I give you guys a free DVD yet? No. Would you like one? Yeah, free DVD. It's a Vintage Snowmobile podcast I do. And there's an Amsoil catalog in there. I got one for you as well here if I can. You together? All right, cool. Sure. Thank you. All right, so yeah, we're just chilling out. Let's see if anyone's made any comments while we're waiting here. There we go. We've got some comments coming in. Let's pull them up on the screen. We've got Richard Springer, greetings from Minnesota. We've got John Springer Jr., a good friend of mine, saying good morning. John Korick saying Rups all the way. Absolutely. Got our good friends Stacy and Art Fosler from Platteville, New York, saying hello. And we've got our John Springer Jr. saying great show. Now we've got someone else on Facebook saying nice day for a vintage show. Outstanding. Well, thank you everyone for those wonderful comments. We do appreciate it. And we're just chilling out here, waiting to get a moment with Dave Buska to talk up his sleds. And yeah, we're just chilling out, having a good old time at the Vintage Snowmobile Show. We're in Island Pond, Vermont, by the way, in the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont. And that blue building in the background there, that's the Kingdom Grill. These are the nice people putting on this show. This is their third annual Vintage Snowmobile Show. And I do ask you if you're coming to Island Pond, Vermont, to patronize them because they patronize us, the Vintage Snowmobilers, by putting on a show like this every year. They do a lot to support the community, the modern snowmobile and vintage snowmobile community. And we like to repay that favor by patronizing their business, which I'm going to be doing here in a few minutes, going over there and have something to eat. But yeah, just shout out to the Kingdom Grill. They're the ones that have made this all possible today. If you're ever going through Island Pond, Vermont, please stop by and have a meal or a drink. And yeah, tell them you're a snowmobiler if you go in there. They would love to hear that. And tell them you saw it on the podcast. But yeah, I don't know. All right, so I think I'm going to just catch up with him a little later. I'm going to wind down the podcast. So let me see if I catch Phil Bell. How you doing, Phil? Good, good. You got any sleds you feel like talking up? Or?
No, I don't have anything great here today. I was going to bring my snow jet, but
Sure.
a different truck.
Sure, that's right. You had a sled down here, I think.
Yeah, the two cats.
The two cats on the end there. Yep. Nice. You want to do a shameless plug for your fall show?
I don't have a date yet.
Oh, you don't? Okay. All right.
We were just talking today that we're going to let Gordon and a bunch of us put a roster together with all the shows, so everybody knows what's coming.
Great idea. Yeah, Ray Lacasse was just telling me about that. That's a fabulous idea.
Got to put everything down on paper and get it on the internet so we know people can plan their winter. You know.
Yeah,
This
for
is
sure.
almost something to do every week.
Yeah, that makes the winter a lot more fun too. If you got a vintage event every weekend, you know.
Yeah, it's been
That's,
we went to the Monroe ride. That was really good. We won pretty much every week.
Nice.
So we don't want to be on somebody else's weekend.
Yeah, stepping on each other's toes. Yeah,
Right.
this was a nice way to get organized with that.
And we
For
don't
sure.
want two events, one on Saturday, one on Sunday at the same weekend. That's hard for people.
Yes, yeah,
It's much easier to just do one.
for sure. Yeah, and then even though you don't have a date, you do a fall event every year in Bethlehem, New Hampshire.
Yes, October.
Yeah.
Usually it's the first weekend in October, but
Still working
getting
that out.
cemented down,
Yeah,
so
working those details out.
stepping on something else.
Sure. And that's a good show too.
Yeah, show in next one.
Yes. Nice.
It's a good time to do it. It's not cold out.
Yeah.
Sell some cards.
Yeah, it's nice to walk around when it's a little more comfortable. The temperatures, you know.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's nice. Yeah, yeah, and that's a nice spot you've got there for that. And then also for people who enjoy cars, you do a cruise night every other Thursday? Okay, every other Thursday, is it?
Every other Thursday.
Yeah, in Bethlehem, New Hampshire. Yeah.
Driving movies.
Yes.
Hopefully this year we'll have good weather. We have food.
Oh, good. Yes. Yeah. Cool deal.
Very important.
And then you do feel like doing a shameless plug for your business, Beach Hill Automotive?
Well, yeah. Beach Hill Auto is involved in too many things.
Yes.
Car shows, cruises, movies, snowmobiles. Yeah. We're busy all the time, but we got a good field and we got a good spot to do the events.
Yeah. But you do, with Beach Hill Automotive, you do restorations of muscle cars, classic cars, things like that?
We work on a lot of antique classics.
Yeah.
That's what we
Wonderful.
specialize in. Fortunately, we have to do everything else too.
Yeah.
Once shows car season starts, cars will be rolling in.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
Yep.
For sure. And if someone's curious about it, just search for Beach Hill Automotive in Bethlehem, New Hampshire.
Yep. We have
On
a
Facebook or
page.
YouTube. And,
We
yeah.
got a new website coming.
Oh, good. Yeah. Nice. Well, cool. Well, I appreciate it.
Okay, Mike.
Nice to see you. Take care.
All right, buddy.
Take it easy. All right. So let's see if I can catch him.
What year is this?
Excuse me. So yeah, he and I keep ending up in conversations with other people here, but is this a good time? Or?
Hey, Mike.
All right, sorry. Oh, did I give you guys a DVD yet?
No.
All right, well let me fix that. DVD and a free Amsoil catalog.
Oh.
It's a podcast. Would you like one too?
No, I'm pretty good.
Did you get it? All right, cool.
I bet you guys.
Yes. Nice. Whoa, slippery. Slip sliding away like Paul Simon said.
I haven't seen anybody go down yet. But
Not yet.
somebody's gonna.
Still early.
Yeah, it is slippery out here. But yeah, whenever you're ready, just, I'm Dave Buska, and
How do you want to?
just like, I'm Dave Buska, and this is my, just like you're telling a friend about it.
So, alrighty. Hello, everybody. And we're here at the third annual Snowmobile Vintage Show here in Island Pond. And some of the people here have made it for 3 years. I feel fortunate that I'm one of them. And met some great people here. Mike, our host, producer of this, always does such a fine job. So thanks for coming by, Mike.
Thank you.
So last year, came up here with one machine, just give a little history here on the sleds that have been brought up here. But come up here last year with this 1973 Cheetah, which is all original, and was fortunate enough to walk away with a trophy last year.
Wow.
So, great turnout. A lot of people here, a lot of variety of sleds. Low edition this year, 279 340, ET 340, that's 100% original.
Yeah.
And so we decided to add that in. It's not quite to show a sled like the Arctic Cat Cheetah, but anyways, good show, great turnout, and there's anything about the machine, Mike, that you'd like to ask about, I'd be happy to share history or anything about it. You've got a lot of sleds here.
Yeah, I can't think of anything, but I sure like that vintage suit.
Yeah. It's I don't think I'll put it on, but I could.
Sure.
But yeah, thank you. The vintage hat with stuff up in the
Oh yes, up on the
and,
windshield. Yes, I
yeah,
remember those
yeah.
back in
Now
the
that
day.
here's wearable. Yeah, so that one is wearable.
I remember those. And I remember these. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you for being here. I'm gonna comment on your show that it's always such a fun time to join. A lot of interested people from around the country that join that your podcast.
Yes.
And I just once again, thanks for having that. Thanks for coming by and saying hello.
Thank you. I appreciate that you're interested in it and that you like it. I appreciate that very much.
Excellent job, excellent coverage, great subject
Cool.
on your show.
I appreciate that. Cool deal.
Alrighty. Enjoy.
Cool. Dave Buska, everybody.
Yep. Thank
Cool.
you.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
And with that, we're going
Island
to,
Pond.
yes, from Island Pond, Vermont, we're going to wind down the live podcast. Thank you, everyone who's, oh, here we go. We got a Kodak moment here going by. Let's see if we can get a shot of this. That's good times right there. Cool deal. Well, with that, we're going to wind down the live podcast. Thank you, everyone who's been viewing, and also everyone here. We're having a wonderful time. Wish you could be here. And if you're not here today, try to join us next year. All right, everybody. Have a great day.